So in this example, we have our exposure, which is chili pepper eating, and we have our outcome, which is gastric cancer. The first thing we need to do is set up our 2x2 table. So we have 1, 2, 3 vertical lines, and then 1, 2, 3 horizontal lines. And when we set up our 2x2 table, the exposure always goes on the left-hand side, and in this case, that's whether or not people ate chili peppers. So, ate chilies. And then the outcome is whether or not they got gastric cancer. Gastric cancer. So this box here says yes, they ate chilies. This box says no, they did not eat chilies. This box says yes, they got gastric cancer. This box says no, they did not. That also includes all the boxes to the left and right of them. So, right? So everyone in this column ate chilies. Everyone in this row did not eat chilies. Everyone in this column got gastric cancer. Everyone in this column did not get gastric cancer. So that's important to remember. So if you look down here in this box here, what you'll see is that these are the people who all got gastric cancer. These are your cases. So, yes, they got gastric cancer. Everyone who has gastric cancer is in this box. And we start there when we do case control studies. We always start with our cases. So the total number of people who have our problem. The next thing we go to is we go find our controls. And all our controls, our total controls, will end up in this box. So all people without gastric cancer. No gastric cancer. All our controls, right? So we would call these cases. We call these guys controls. So your total cases and your total controls. Then the next thing we want to do is look at all those who were exposed. So total exposed would be this line here. Everyone who was exposed, because these are total columns on the end. You could write total here, and you could write total here, because that's really what we're looking at. So at the end of this column, right here, this is the total number of people who, yes, ate chilies. So total ate chilies. And these people, no chilies. So then how do we look at this table? Who ends up down here? That's everyone in our sample. So total sample. That means whether or not they ate chili peppers, whether or not they got gastric cancer. It's our total sample. Everybody. Regardless of what boxes they fall in. Okay, so how do you read the inside of the table? To read the inside of the table, you want to go look. So, yes, they ate chili peppers. Yes, they got gastric cancer. Yes, they ate chili peppers. No, they did not get gastric cancer. No, they did not eat chili peppers, but they still got gastric cancer. No, they did not eat chili peppers, and no, they did not get gastric cancer. And that's how these boxes are set up, and that's how you'll see the table on the next page.